son, we just had him tested for allergies, and they said that there is none. He's not allergic to anything, but I cannot get rid of the congestion, the cough. We've all been nauseated like no tomorrow for the past 3 days. He woke me up at 4 o'clock this morning, sick in his stomach. And my daughter, she's the same way. She's coughing. I guess it was like the first week of the oil spill. It was 4 horrible seizures, and so we took him down here to the vet, and now he is on phenobarbital twice a day.
Has he? A lot of times the dogs will lose their hair on the back of their spine. It takes a while, but it will happen. If you can, down the road, if it does happen, and I hope it doesn't, but if it does, can you stay in touch with me and take some pictures, and then you could email it to me on that website?
Well, it's like they were saying that none of it made it into Lake Conway. Okay, well, how long was it blowing everywhere and going everywhere before they actually were able to shut that pipeline down? You see what I mean? Before they could stop it and to say that it never made it in there, bullshit.
So you believe it made it to Lake Conway?
Yeah, I do.
So Exxon's lying to everybody.
Because how can you have it on one side over here, and then they're pumping and pumping and pumping and pumping? You know, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it jumps.
I mean,
well,
I am from Mayflower, and they say, okay, we're a little backwoods country, but, you know, I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. And you can look at the orange and the yellow, what do they call them things that's out there? Yeah, you can see the damn oil on the undersides of it. I haven't even noticed any raccoons, because usually they come up on my back porch and try to eat my cat food. I haven't noticed any of that. There's no deer, no turkey. I did hear an owl the other day, but other than that, I haven't seen any of the wildlife that I'm used to seeing, or what kind of chemicals I'm going to breathe, or if I set my pool up, and what kind of stuff is going to go into my pool that my kids are going to get in there and swim in, and it's going to soak in their skin. And so I haven't even set it up.
Well, don't let your kids ever out in that swamp area, even after they say it's clean. Please, just take my word for it.
Oh, I won't. We've made it, and it's really horrible because, you know, that takes away from them. This
You doing
this
okay?
is what they,
Right.
you know, this is their life. They're children.
Yes.
And children should be allowed to have fun, enjoy themselves, be kids, adventurous. You can't do that now.
Headaches, nausea, fatigue, forgetfulness.
Every bit of that I've had.
What was some of your symptoms that you had after the oil spill?
I had 3 seizures at the house and 2 seizures where I'm living now.
My son actually had an episode where he looked like he was having seizures, passing out. I even took him to the ER.
I got migraines. I had a seizure for the first time in my life.
This is why we have to stop hemorrhage and these oil companies from doing this. They're having seizures and they're getting sick from this tar sand oil.
Why are you crying when you watch that video? What happened in Michigan?
It hits home to where, you know, they're acting like it's not a big deal, and it is, because these are affecting people's families. They cover it up, they cover it up, they cover it up. And I just want to know how those people lay down at night and sleep.
I couldn't. That's why I turned them in.
I mean, you know, even though, yes, you work for that company, you're still human. How can you go to bed at night knowing that you're lying, and that just because of a paycheck that you're making, that's all they're making is a paycheck? What's more important, life or money?
Well, for me, it's life.
Exactly.
Amen.
Happiness, health, to be able to live, to see grandkids, you know, and to be able to show your family things and travel. And how can you do that if they're sick in the hospital or even dying?
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you. And
I appreciate it.
My gosh.
I know you didn't expect I could do this tonight. It's
No,
awesome.
no, but I
had no idea. what
I
they do all
haven't
this
been able to
stuff.
talk to anybody other than neighbors, you know, and I'm not going to call Exxon and try to talk to them about anything because, you know, you already know you're going to get the runaround
Right, you
with
get
that. And they're not going to tell you anything anyhow. And the news says what it says, but the news is right along with Exxon, you know.
That's
And
why
it's
I'm
like,
here.
you know, it's like you have to get on YouTube or Facebook or something or other to where people have snuck and took their own lives in danger just to get, you know, documentation to where the truth is coming out, to where they're showing exactly what they're doing. You know, and Exxon sends these little flyers in the mail. Okay, do you know that they didn't even add up correctly how many animals that they had set free?
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
I gave my copy to John before.
Yeah, they said they had set so many free, and they named off each type of animal that they had cleaned and re-released.
Oh,
The numbers didn't even add up. I mean, are you serious? I was like, oh my gosh, a kindergartner wouldn't know that.